What's up guys, Eric here, back again for another VOD review. As always, if you would like coaching, go to my Metafy, link is going to be in the description right down below. Just go check it out, and you can book lessons there. I do live sessions, I do VOD reviews, and these training plans are just like big bundles of sessions. You also get 10% off if you're a Twitch sub, and you also get 10% off if you book more than one session. So yeah, go to that link down below. Today, we're reviewing a D3 player on the NA server. So let's get right into it. I've gone too far. No, I haven't. Okay. Okay. And can I have a little bit of audio on? A little bit of audio? Oh, it's like the lowest audio ever. That's fine though. Guess we're going for the rod. I agree. We get the rod. Awesome. I think rod's the best start this patch. Just because I think AP flex is the best way to play because the dragons are insane. So completely agree with rod start here. I love an early Morello's slam, an early Archangels. Early Gunblade's okay. All those items are like these, like if you slam Archangel's Gunblade, Morello's is like the best early slam. The other two are like pretty poor early slams, but they are really good late game items, so I tend to still build them, even though they're a bit awkward. I think the Tom Kench pair is fine, but play the Tom Kench pair here so we can potentially sell the Aatrox and move the bow over, or the rod over. Okay, this is fine. Glove? Interesting. Okay. Give the Aatrox, which is fine. Okay. Wait, what was Mirage? I play this on two times speed and it really messes me up here. Electric Overload. It's not a bad one. I've heard Tale of Yone reroll. I haven't played it myself, and these items look pretty garbage for it, so I don't think this is a Yone reroll game. But I think Yone reroll might not be that bad. Probably feel the Aatrox here. I'm thinking our opener is going to be like Yone, Aatrox, Leona, Taric. I think that might be okay. Just a little bit awkward with these items, but like, are you really even slamming anything from these items? Like, AG perhaps? Okay, Alawi Shen. I mean, Shen's great. He's a warrior and a bruiser. I would still pick up the Taric. Yep, okay, that's great. I don't really care about Alawi that much. East Den Ascension. I actually like Ascension a lot this patch. If you look at stats, I was just looking at stats the other day, and by the other day I mean literally today. Ascension is like sick, huh? 4.4 average placement. It's like, I mean, like across the board. If you look at gold augments, if you just go by like this average placement, quite good, right? Like not like, you know, yeah, up here, 4.36 average placement, and then 4.4, 4.40, and then 4.32. Like it's just a pretty good augment in general. You know, where's Beast 10? Did I just see Beast 10? Because I know Beast 10. I mean, it kind of forces you to play either Elise or Nidalee. I don't really like Nidalee that much this patch, and Elise is fine. It's pretty awkward to play Elise in here, but I would just take Ascension because it's also the most flexible, right? You can play most comps with Ascension, whereas like this Beast 10 means we're kind of forced into playing Nidalee or we're forced into playing Elise. Okay, we level here, which means we're probably trying to play Elise out of this. I don't. It's a little bit tough to get there. Is this our strongest board? I mean, we definitely want to play these two units. Do you ever think about playing Jade here? Let's get Karma and this in for Jade. The only issue is like Jade with Beast 10 becomes a little bit hard to position around. But instead we're just playing Mirage over Jade. Yeah, the only thing that's awkward is positioning if we get Jade in. I mean, you could get Jade. The way you do it, I mean, you're always getting Beast 10 on these two units. You put them around the Jade statue, and then we can give Beast 10 to this, to the, I guess in this case it would be like the Karma. And we'd have Taric here, and Taric would be the only one not getting Beast 10 until we can get another Shapeshifter in. I think that's better than random Mirage here, which is Overload on 1-stars, whereas Jade, we can buff our entire team. Pretty sure Jade's better here. It's our strongest board. Yeah, we kill all units, not bad, with no item slammed. I mean, Beast 10, it's definitely a very high power augment. It's just very inflexible. I'm interested to see where you take this. You also leveled to 4, which means I assume you're not playing Nidalee from here. Because it's going to be a little bit awkward to roll down for Nidalee after pushing levels. Like usually if you play Nidalee reroll, you want an early Astrals, and then you want to not roll at all. Our items aren't that bad for Nidalee reroll, I guess. We'll see. I don't like frontline Nidalee here. I'd rather have the Gnar in the front. Just positioning wise. Like, I'm interested to see, like, if we win this, which it looks like we're not gonna, because they get Ascension and they have a Chancellor Jinx. Okay. Like, if we had won this, would you ever double level here? Like, are you trying to play for Elise or for Nidalee? Because I think we're already in kind of an awkward spot based on the augment we've taken. Oh, and I think you said that right? I think the note here is VOD review. I think I ended with my augments. Yeah, I mean, I think with Beast N, you have to full commit to shapeshifters, and because we already early leveled, and I mean theoretically you can make Nidalee items out of these. We're not gonna make 10 here. I mean, holding the Jades is kind of nice. I mean, I would just be playing the Jades and then I would make 10. I don't... All these pairs are cool and all, but like, how many of these are we actually gonna play? Tom Kench 2, are we really gonna play that? I don't think it's worth to hold all these pairs here, personally. Like, I would personally be playing this, and then we can sell... I mean, the Yone pair and the Leona pair, it's kind of cool, but we can only play so many, right? We can only play Jades plus Shapeshifters or Mirage plus Shapeshifters, and it doesn't really make sense to play Mirage plus Shapeshifters, right? Like, down the line, right? We'd prefer to play a Jade board. Because, you know, there's no synergy with Mirage and Shapeshifter, right? So, I would just full commit it to the Jade board here, personally, and make 10. Especially as our board's not that strong. Alright. So, like, if you're playing Nidalee or Elise, you want to Gwynsu's or, like, QSS here. Or you could take Deathblade, I guess. QSS here. 3-cost QSS is fine. I'm afraid for what's going to happen. Because what are we doing? What are we building now? And we're leveling here? Okay. I mean, surely it's... Okay. But then I kind of wanted to play a Guardian here. I don't know why we... you shouldn't sell the Leona here, right? We can just play the Guardian. And then also our positioning is a little bit... sad, because now we're not getting Beast 10 value. Because you basically need to have Nidalee and Gnar not adjacent so that they can buff another unit. JGIE. Okay. We want JGIE Elise later, I guess? Oh, okay, that's audio from the video. I was like, I just left like 5 Discord calls? Okay. This is a horror. This is terrifying, honestly. Like, I am not sure. Because JGIE isn't even that good on Elise, right? It's not really what Elise likes. Elise really likes Gwynsu's. She's like auto-attacking a lot, right? But also like look at this. Wow. It's insane that her stats are that poor, actually. I have like not played very much Elise on this patch. Is it really? I haven't really played Elise, but like this is the standard Elise board, and man, the win rate is cratered. That's incredible. But like, look at the Elise builds, right? There's no JGIE because she's not a traditional caster, right? She's a unit that whispers. She wants to auto attack a bunch and then stack up her stats based on whispers. I do think this is a better item holder, but you can give her the Jade and the Beast Den, man. You can just put Nidalee here, Gnar up here, and then Karma there. And then you can get you can have everything basically. I'd sell the Tahm Kenches and this Sejuani probably to make gold here. We're not playing Sejuani for the long term. Or just the Tahm Kenches here, actually, because we won. But yeah, definitely make 20. Completely agreed. Good call. I mean, JGIE, okay, here's the play, right? Just hit a Shyvana on level 7, slam JGIE, and then we're hard chilling, right? But it's unlikely that happens. So, in all other scenarios, this looks really terrifying for me, personally. Do you want to get a Guardian in? Maybe we get a bunch of Jade in later. I mean, our next level, I guess, can just be a Guardian, and we can keep this Sejuani in. I guess maybe we could even get in for Shapeshifter if we really high rolled. Okay. I mean, I do like having the items on Karma because they transition very easily. Like, we can move them easily to Elise later. That's nice. But I really wish she got the Jade statue value as well. Like, if we just positioned around that. Because that's a lot of attack speed and healing. And the healing's not that, doesn't matter that much, right? By the time this unit's getting hit, you're probably already lost. But the attack speed kind of matters a lot for the mana generation. Also, just because she has an IE, right? She's going to deal a small amount of physical damage. Thrill, and then you don't have to build a healing. But this is going to become Hodge, right? Is your idea? So if that's going to become Hodge, I'm pretty sure Sunfire, I've looked at the stats and it's not that good. I still kind of just like Thrill. and then we just don't build a healing item. We just go 3 damage items. But yeah, I built. Ooh, reroll. Oh no, man. This is. Oh, this is so sad. And we didn't even. Oh, we got the Solari. Okay, but we didn't get to put it down. I don't think you reroll there. I think Thrill is fine here, personally. If you're looking to play like Elise, she really likes that augment, right? She's going for all the resets. It means that you can build full damage. Like you can build like an Archangel's last item on her, if that's the idea you're going for Elise. Yeah, I don't think you need to reroll that actually. So you put yourself in an unnecessarily hard position, and then you couldn't go level 6 early. I also would roll here. I don't think this board is stable. What 2-star units do you have? You have Italy? That's it? Yeah, that's rough. And the positioning ends up rough here because we have to position around Locket, which is fine. But we're still not giving Beast End to this. Or we're giving Beast End, but we're not giving Beast End plus the Jade statue value. So yeah, a little bit tough. Yeah, we'll see what we can turn this game into. Because like, honestly, if I'm in this spot, I'm just trying to top 4. Because I think the early game has kind of gone off the rails. You know, can't make 50 there. That's fine. So I guess you're looking for Hodge here. Because we built, I mean, there's a world. Oh man, you take Hodge every time, I'm pretty sure, right? You're just trying to like troll people or something. We could get into a sick board where we're playing around Elise with Better Together, and then we give her like multiple chalices, and then she's just one-shotting the entire board with infinite AP, i.e. JG. Yeah. Whoa. I don't really understand this board that we're playing. Couldn't we just play Sejuani here and have a bit more frontline, right? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess we're just going fast 7 at this point. But I would definitely have looked to roll at 6 just to make our board, like, okay. Because what did we get here? 6-0'd? Yeah, we got 6-0'd. I mean, and this guy's a strong board. But you want to roll to stabilize, you know, not so that you win every fight, but so that you don't get 6-0'd every fight, right? That's the idea. I mean, at least it's a good loss streak. We hit Karma too. And Nivea. It's a great shop, actually. No, there's no way. I mean, I guess with a Voker buff? I guess so. Wait, so we're just looking to play Jade from here? With, and, like, take sort of advantage of Beast End? Because I'm pretty sure, like, when you play Beast End, you want to play a Shapeshifter's board. This is an amazing loss, honestly, though. All right, so we're just going to go fast 7. In my head, I'm just going fast 7 here and trying to stabilize the board. If we can hit, like, a Nivea 2, Shioyu, plus, what's her name, Nico? We might be able to just stabilize the board. So that is a lot, right? But we could. Also like a Lulu here in general over the Sona. Surely we go 7 here, right? Oh, we rolled once at 6, which is a little bit scuffed. I don't really care about these Cavaliers. I don't see a reason to hold them. We hit a Nivea 2, we hit Shioyu. We definitely need to get Shioyu in here. We didn't really give ourselves enough time. Like once we get Shioyu in, I would put the Shioyu in and start positioning around it. Because now we don't get we have a Exile's Jade statue, which is a bit sad. I don't get why we hold I mean we definitely don't need Itis and we don't need either the Nunus, I believe, right? Like why would we ever need Nunus here, I think? And we don't need the Zaya, of course. Like we should make gold here. Dragon Horde. Alright. I mean, I like this augment a lot. I just don't know how we're really going to make use of it here. Yeah, our augments are so difficult. Penitence is... I kind of want to just take Penitence and play more around like Jade and do like a Jade Shapeshifter game and make... The problem is it's so hard to use training grounds, whatever it's called, the Beast training, whatever it is. Okay, 2-day Dragon Horde. I think it's better. Oh my god, that's good at least. Okay, that's something going for us. We've done it. We've given. Okay. I think that's worth. Well, it's extra attack speed. We don't need to hold the other Shioyu, right? Oh my god, and we hit Nico as well. Awesome. Okay. Our board's coming together. The board is coming together. Like, I'm pretty sure this board might be close to Sable. The problem is we're kind of down, like, an augment. Like, we're basically getting, like, half an augment out of this and, like, half an augment out of this and, like, half an augment out of this. So it's really, like, 1.5 augments. Okay. You could put Naren over Taric, but then you don't have Taric anymore. But you definitely do, right? We're rolling infinite at 7. I'm not sure that this board is unstable here. And I don't know what the idea is here. Pretty sure the Anivia was stronger. We end up slamming Guinsoo. If we were going to slam Guinsoo, I would have slammed it earlier. I honestly thought our board was strong enough with Anivia, though, that we didn't even need to slam it, and we could just look for a better item for Joyu, personally. Like, we win this fight. I guess it's with Gunblade Slam. But I think we could have just kept the Sona in, gone 8, and then built, like, a Titans here. Would be awesome. Right? But now we're just looking for another Shoyu item. Like, the Cloak Nico would be awesome. Yeah, that's incredible. It can be a Nico. I mean, probably will end up just being a Nico, but could. I mean, a BT would be cool as well for Shoyu, but probably just ends up being a Nico. Okay. So now we're in a position. I mean, you can do it. You can do it all, right? You can give these 2 units Jade and Shapeshifter, so let's do that. And Beast Den. Let's do that. I just, like, for example, if you just swapped the Jade statue and Nico, and then I would swap these 2 personally to keep Nidalee backlined with Nico not here, then they would both get Jade statue and Beast Den, which is really important. Okay. Okay, they're both getting it though. Oh, they were both getting it last fight, right? As well, because we have this Jade statue up here, right? We don't actually need the Jade statue here because we have the frontline statue as well. Okay, so great. So everything, except for Taric is getting Beast Den, which maybe we can just swap Taric in this, and we'll 1 get lock-in on these units, and 2 give Taric Beast Den. So we should do that next fight. But yeah, I don't know why we rolled at 7 there. Or why we took out the Sona to play 7 Jade. Like, we can just cut the Taric here for the Gnar, and then that's our board. And it's much stronger because we get Evoker in for Anivia, who's like our main carry, kind of. Second to main carry. Okay. What's the item? Oh god, that item sucks so bad here. Is it better? I mean, we still keep the 6 Jade in. We still keep Shapeshifter in. So the question is, like, because we ended up taking out Arc plus what for this? Arc plus Nidalee? Yeah, I mean, the Nidalee's not doing anything. It's just making Beast Den a bit easier to use. Do we end up doing the thing? Okay, we're giving Beast Den to everyone who matters. Okay, perfect. Okay, so yeah, I think this is fine. It's just a bit of a sad unit to play. But it's not bad. It's just we're never... Oh, and did we put the Determined Investor down too early so we don't get the sack? Okay, we got the sack. Nice. And we won the fight. Okay, and we killed this guy. Top 7. We take those. No. 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 I really want Shioyu items here because we have a Shioyu too. So I would honestly, though the Zeeks for Better Together is really awesome. Chain Vest, Redemption, and Zeeks. It's hard to pass up actually, because Redemption is also an aura item for Better Together. So you probably take this actually. Good enough. I don't know how you're gonna fit this dragon in though. I think you have to fit another dragon in at level 9. I would just Redemption her personally, yeah. And then I would move her. Okay. We're cutting that and then leveling for this. We're dropping down to 5 Jade. Isn't this board weaker though? Like, didn't we just make the board weaker so that we could play? Like, I don't know that this unit with Electro Charge as the Mirage at 1 star is even better than Anivia. And to do that, we had to drop out of playing 6 Jade. Also think, shouldn't Nico be here and Gnar be here? But then I guess you can't. Dude. My mind with all of these with all of these positioning related augments with Shapeshifter or with Beast Den and Jade. It's so hard to make it because normally you'd put this here, you'd put this here. But the problem then becomes you don't get Beast Den to these 2 units. So I guess you cannot do that. It'd be so much... I think it'd be easier if we had 6 Jade in, though, right? Then we can give the Jade statue to the units that matter, because now these units aren't getting Jade statue, which is really tough. Okay. But I mean, the Zeke's... It's still nice, because you get extra value out of it, but you also get kind of less value. Because, you know, it's only on 1 unit. Alright, and this guy's got a Mage Asol, so we're going to lose this fight. That was kind of close. If we had a stronger board, we could have won. Alright, and now we should just roll it down. Oh my god. Okay, that's a good hit. Keep rolling for Nico 2 here. We're so low that we're just trying to... Like I said, this game, it's just try to top 4. This is... You gotta give Beast Den value to show you, though. I think it's quite important. Like the move speed even is like kind of important just so that Shiryu can run up. Okay, but this is good. Wanna fight? Not bad. Wow. The Deja did a lot of damage. I mean, Deja 2 is definitely better than Anivia 2, but the problem is we still have to drop out of 6 Jade, which like might have... But yeah. I mean, Deja 2 is definitely good. I mean, it could also have been just drop out of Idis, right, and play Deja? Drop Idis, play Deja, and then we could play Anivia +1, like Anivia plus Lulu. But the problem is, again, I guess then we can't move the items to Deja. But I mean, this Idis feels horrible to play, right? Like, we're getting 0 value of the Shimmer item because we're just never going to evolve it. And we're just getting wrecked by Asol players, I guess. Okay. Top 5, though. Honestly, with the way this game went, if it's a 5th, like, I don't feel that bad about it. I guess we're just going to rep Zeke's here. I mean... What else is there? Guardian Emblem? On who? He's got to go on Nor, I guess. It's probably the Zeeks. I would say it's the Zeeks here. Other Itis is cool, but... Ooh, okay. So the Itis make Nico too? Okay. I guess. It's not bad. Small thing with this Determined Vestor item, you should just keep it on your bench and then put it on a unit, put it on whatever unit that is going to die first. Though, like, you know, if you lose a fight, it doesn't matter. You're always getting the stack. But, like, imagine here, like, you can just put it on Idis because Idis is surely going to die here. Like, if Shioyu lives through this fight, then you miss the stack. But, like, you know, if you lose, then you're always getting... But also, if you lose, you die. So, you know, it's a small optimization to make. But it can actually matter a lot. Wow. Deja kind of did work. Okay. But it's a 5th. Okay. Really interesting game. Let's go back through a few things because it's a 5th, we actually have some extra time. Okay, so yeah, I think, I mean, it honestly started with the Beast Den take. It's a really inflexible augment that I'm interested in actually looking at win rate because I feel like, oh yeah, I did look at the win rate. It's like, it's okay if taken 2nd or 3rd when you've committed to this like Elise comp. But like I feel like when taken 1st, I mean, it's still not a bad average placement. It just kind of forces you, I think, to play around either Nidalee or Elise. We end up playing around neither here and getting very low value. So yeah, it just makes it difficult. And we don't even have a shapeshifter, so I wonder why you take this here. I think it's always like if you don't have something that's pulling you towards a specific comp, or you think like an augment's broken, I think it's always just the generic version. So yeah, I think this augment really messed us up. Not playing Jade earlier and also not making Econ, I think, would have been really helpful. I still think even the item slams are a little bit dubious. Like the IJG, we don't really have, like we end up playing it on Anivia and then Deja, which they both hold it okay, but that's not like best in slot either unit. I'd rather just, because we have these, just build toward playing an Elise game and just go like Gwinsu's QSS, BT, and just build best in slot Elise and play around Elise this game. I would rather do that, honestly, than build this like IHAG, which like I don't think those items are even that good this set. There's just not that many units that get a lot of AP for free, and IHAG you really need like AP to make use of it. I also think we could have done a better Beast Den positioning for a lot of these early fights. And then second augment as well was kind of scuffed. I think you're I mean, here we just spent a lot of time thinking, trying to figure out this augment. I'm sorry. We spent a lot of time just trying to figure out this augment. And then you end up taking Thrill, which just, yeah, it just doesn't really, or you don't end up taking Thrill, right? I'm sorry. And you end up rolling with like 2 seconds left and taking Better Together. I mean, you can't take either of the other two, right? Well, I mean, honestly, I didn't even think about it because we had like 2 seconds left, so I was like, okay, you just took anything. But First Aid Kit is totally fine here, right? Because you're gonna end up playing it looks like you're gonna playing a Jade comp. You could just take First Aid here. First Aid is quite good in Jade. Like that, Jade is the comp where I really like First Aid Kit. Because you get it on the Nico shield, which is really big, but the biggest thing is you get it on Jade statues. It's kind of huge. So why not just take First Aid Kit here, actually? That would be really nice as well. But I think you just had like no time and you just took Better Together. But this also, yeah, like honestly, taking these 2 augments, being in such an awkward spot and going 5th, I would be kind of happy with. Just take more generic augments if you don't have anything committing you. Because taking the Beast Den, I think, made the game really difficult. And then also taking Better Together, obviously it's very difficult, as we saw with Jade. So I would almost never take this augment with Jade. I would always, and like First Aid Kit is really good with Jade, so we could have done that. Okay. So yeah, and then we played this board out for a while, which is fine. I really would have liked to see us roll at 6 because like I don't think this board is okay. Like we take a lot of damage. Or like okay, what we start stage 3 at just for science. Let's check this out. Okay, we're 84 HP, and then we end stage. We go at 4-1. We're 45. So yeah, we take like 40 damage across stage 3, which is kind of wild to me. I think we should definitely play for just a stronger board so that we can stabilize a lot better. And like we honestly, I mean, we can definitely stabilize on 7, but like it wouldn't have taken that much rolling. Less than 6. Yeah, like I feel like you could have taken First Aid Kit here, taken Penitence here, and then just played a Jade game, and it wouldn't have even been that bad. We end up taking like all 3 of these augments pull us in different directions, so it's like really hard to play our best board. So yeah, makes it quite difficult. And then I also don't understand why we end up taking out the Sona later. Like there's a play where we end up playing 7 Jade once we hit Naruto. But why not just cut this and then play Sona? So that's just understanding. I mean, that's just focusing on your synergies and realizing that you have open slots. Because I mean, the Jade and the Shapeshifter as well. The Nidalee at least makes it a little bit easier to give Beast Den value to everybody, but like no reason to play this Taric here. So and yeah, I think that is most of the big things this game. This is like I honestly probably wouldn't. I mean, these 2 units are useless, right? But like if we were playing Anivia here, then I wouldn't take out or not Anivia. If we were playing Sona here, I would not take Sona out to play this Itis because I mean I don't think he makes the board any stronger, and it's also just the Determined Investor. You were just never evolving this late into the game, right? You have to live through all of stage 5, and stage 6. You have to live through 6-1, assuming you get a stack every fight. There's just no way. There's no way that's gonna happen. So yeah, I would just not play the Itis. I don't think it's stronger than Anivia, but it is stronger here because we sorry, I'm saying Anivia and Sona, but it is stronger here because we cut the Sona. But there was no reason to cut the Sona. So yeah, items here. I think this is correct. And then yeah, we end up pivoting to this board. The thing with Dragon Horde is, I think some people fall into the trap of thinking more dragons is better. I don't think that's always true. I don't think that always your strongest board is infinite dragons. I mean, play what you hit, and we end up hitting Deja 2 here, but like we almost kind of get bailed out by hitting Deja 2. Like imagine we don't hit Deja 2 at 8, then our board is infinitely weaker than just the Anivia board. Hitting Deja 2 is nice here, but even then, like it might be stronger, but like giving the Jade buff, Jade 6 to our entire team is really big. And this Itis is just completely like doing nothing as an Itis 1 on our board with Determined Investor. So yeah, I mean, honestly, like I said, getting to a 5th room here, not bad. I just think like this is one of the most broken augments in the game, so it's a bit sad that we ended up in this spot with it where it's like really restricted because of the Beast Den and the Better Together. But yeah, I mean, I think you understood that you took 4 augments there. I think I would really just focus on like the only times I want to take an augment like this, like Beast Den, that like pigeonholes me into playing one comp is when I already have units for that comp. I don't think there's any reason to take Beast Den in an early game spot like this. And same thing here with our second augment. I think Thrill makes perfect sense with our idea. I know you want Hodge, but like Hodge plus Thrill, it's not the end of the world. And we also could have just not ended up building Hodge and built some other item. So that would have been fine as well. I also just think when you take this, like, if you're gonna take this augment, I would focus more on a different game plan personally. So like, but I just, yeah, I think you shouldn't pigeonhole yourself with these augments unless one, they're really broken, or two, you actually have anything that points you in this direction, like having some kind of Nidalee prior to taking this. But yeah, okay, those are all my thoughts on the game. Interesting, like it's a very interesting game, especially some of the positioning stuff late game, like trying to get use of all of the Zeeks, but also give Beast Den. Like it's actually impossible to make use of everything. But then also figuring out, okay, is Beast Den more important versus Zeeks? Like Zeeks actually is more important here than Beast Den on Deja, because Deja doesn't really care for the movement speed, right? However, the movement speed actually matters quite a bit on Shioyu, because Shioyu as a melee carry has to run up and hit everything. So quite an interesting game. I'm happy you submitted it, and definitely a lot of good stuff to talk about. So hopefully you enjoyed the review, and hopefully everyone on YouTube enjoyed the review as well. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and check out the link to my Metafy down below. Thank you.